touch her. She's your bride.
I embroidered this handkerchief myself. Here. Brother Tanner, you're bleeding.
The young master has leukemia. If we don't find a donor soon, he won't last long.
He has Rh negative blood. It's 1 in a million.
Ma'am, I have that rare blood type. I can give blood to Brother Tanner.
Yara, wear the Tanner ring. From now on, you're the Tanner family's daughter-in-law. When you grow up, you'll be Brother Tanner's wife.
For 15 years, Aunt Tanner kept talking about this childhood betrothal. But after all these years, how does Brother Tanner still remember me?
I'm in a rush for a business trip to the US. There's $500,000 on this card. Use it for living expenses.
Haven't seen him in 15 years. And he didn't even look at me. Does Brother Tanner really still know me? I'm Yara, a reporter for Kingsley Finance. See you next time.
Attention everyone, the big boss who bought our station is back. Everyone come downstairs with me to greet him.
See that? That's the richest man in Capital City, the finance prodigy, Simon. He's the one who bought our station last month.
Simon? Why does he look so familiar?
You're staring at President Tanner. Don't tell me you're into him. Let me tell you, President Tanner is already married. His wife is his childhood sweetheart.
I'm not.
Not what? You're just a toad dreaming of swan meat.
Isn't that Joy? The one competing for the chief editor position?
Yara, you're lucky enough to even be at Capital TV station. Don't dream of marrying into wealth.
Yeah, Joy, on the other hand, with her background, actually has a chance.
I'm not interested in being the president's wife. But you guys are daydreaming in broad daylight.
You!
Ignore them. I heard President Tanner is picking an interviewer from our station.
An interviewer? They'd get to be with him constantly. What an opportunity.
There's more. The group has a product launch next month, and that reporter will get the exclusive. Good luck. Win over President Tanner and beat Joy.
The interview has started. Everyone get ready.
I still think President Tanner looks familiar.
Now everyone, please begin the interview.
Hello, President Tanner. I'm from Capital TV station. I'm reporter Joy. I'd like to ask, are you still single? If you are, what do you think of me?
I hate people who can't separate work and romance. Please, show her out.
What?
Rumor has it, President Tanner hates gold diggers with designs on him. Don't just stand there. Grab a spot.
Hello, President Tanner. I'm Yara, a reporter for Kingsley Finance at Capital TV station.
Yara. That name sounds so familiar.
I embroidered this handkerchief for you, Yara.
wear the Tanner ring. From now on, you're the Tanner family's daughter-in-law.
President Tanner, are you okay?
Are you married?
Yes.
It's you then. From today, you'll be in charge of my exclusive interview.
Simon, is this how you act as a husband? Going abroad for 3 years right after getting married, without even seeing your wife? Now that you're back, you must give the Tanner family's daughter-in-law a proper wedding.
Mom, you forced me into this marriage. We have no feelings for each other.
She saved your life.
Fine, Mom. I'll call her.
I'll send you her phone number. You must make it up to her.
That's all for today's interview. Please leave in an orderly manner.
What should I prepare for meeting a girl?
President Tanner, that depends on what kind of girl she is.
My wife.
So it's for your wife. Reporter Miller, what do you think the president's wife likes?
The president's wife? So President Tanner is really married, buying his wife gifts right after returning? How sweet. Jewelry should be fine. But every woman's taste is different. President Tanner, if you can't decide, why not call and ask her?
Good point. I'll ask my wife myself.
Excuse me, I need to take this call. Mom, it's Yara.
Come home right away.
Mom, what's wrong?
That brat, Simon, is back.
Is Brother Tanner back? Okay, I'll come home tonight. It's been 3 years. Does Brother Tanner still remember me?
Are you Yara, the reporter from North City Daily?
And you are?
You have the nerve to ask my name? You heartless, corrupt reporter! Your lies drove my parents to suicide!
You're Duncan Chase? Your parents ran an illegal coal mine. That cost 12 lives. I reported it to prevent more deaths. Heartless? Sorry. That word describes your parents better.
Sharp-tongued brat! You'll pay for this! Yara!
Thank you, President Tanner.
Don't mention it. Who is he?
Sorry. As a reporter. This happens often. Sorry for the scene.
For your safety? Remember to go out with your husband.
I will, President Tanner. Sorry again, President Tanner. I'll treat you to dinner another time. I have to go now.
She still looks very familiar.
President Tanner, you look so cool saving her. Reporter Miller is so pretty. Are you interested? Or was it love at first sight?
Shut up. If I could marry a woman I've never met, is it weird for me to fall in love at first sight? Mom, is this for me? Your dear son is finally back, specially made for me.
Don't touch it. You've been gone for 4 years without a single call. I gave up on you as a son long ago. This is all for my precious daughter-in-law.
She's coming tonight too? That's perfect. I plan to discuss the divorce with her in person.
You brat. What divorce?
I returned this time, just to divorce her.
I don't agree. If you dare divorce her, I'll disown you.
Mom.
Yara is the savior of the Tanner family. I promised her only. She can be our daughter-in-law.
Mom. What era is this? Repaying a debt of gratitude with a marriage. The Tanners owe her. There's 30 million on this card. Is that enough for compensation?
My daughter-in-law isn't a gold digger. 4 years. You were gone for 4 years without a word. You haven't even met Yara once. She waited from age 20 to 24 without a single complaint. She waited 4 years for you. Do you know how precious those years are for a woman?
That's exactly why. I don't underestimate this woman. For a man she's never met, she willingly waited for 4 years. I'm afraid she wants more than 30 million. She wants the Tanner family's property.
You?
Mom, your son is so great. If I divorce, do you think I can't find another woman? You also know, I had a fever at 10 and forgot everything before that.
Simon, feelings can be built after marriage. Yara has no parents. I must make her happy.
What about me? Isn't your son's happiness important too?
How about this? Try living together for a month. If it doesn't work out, I'll let you divorce. Yara must be here. I'll get the door.
Mom, I'm late because of overtime work tonight. I'm sorry.
It's okay, dear. Are you hungry? That brat is waiting for you in the room. Where are you, brat?
Mom, a forced marriage is never happy. I'm leaving. I'll divorce her in 3 days.
You?
Simon.
Simon just got back and is busy with work. He called to say he forgot to prepare a gift. He's just too embarrassed to see you. He'll definitely make it up to you next time. Yara, you don't blame Simon, do you?
Of course not, Mom. I've liked him since I was 7.
Don't worry, he said so. I'll make sure he gives you the wedding and time he owes to make it all up to you. Here are 2 tickets to the charity gala. Yara, remember to go. Let's eat. Special Assistant Chase, the charity gala, the night after tomorrow. In the name of the young mistress of Tanner Group, at the charity gala, donate 200 million. Over the years, Simon has been making anonymous donations to poor mountain areas. If Yara donates the most at the gala, he'll definitely recognize her.
President Tanner.
What is it?
President Tanner, your mother insisted you attend with your wife the charity gala tomorrow night. Here are the tickets. This is the dress for your wife.
My mom is really stubborn as a mule.
President Tanner, you're divorcing her without even meeting her? What if you meet her and end up liking her?
I hate greedy women. I won't like her, even if we meet. But about the divorce, I should clear things up in person.
May and I finished cooking. Come and eat.
Coming. The President Tanner of the top family chose you for an interview right after his return. Well, isn't he so handsome? It makes your knees weak. He is, but he's married.
What? What a shame. Married so young.
But I feel like he looks familiar. Miss, remember, you're married.
So what? Should our Yara wait for a man who vanished after marriage forever?
Don't talk about Brother Tanner like that. He's just busy with work. Fine. Your childhood sweetheart is the best.
My wife's place should be here.
Who is it?
Is this unit 1807?
Yes.
Is there a girl named Yara living here?
Yes. What is it?
What's your relationship with her?
Who are you?
Is this my wife? Not only does she not know me, but she's also fooling around with another man? You two, what's your relationship?
What's our relationship? What's it to you? It's exactly what it looks like. Leave now, or I'll call the police. So we're having an affair? Aren't you afraid your husband will find out?
That jerk has been abroad for 4 years. Who knows where he's dead by now?
Let me love you in your cuckold husband's place.
This is my so-called good wife.
Where's the serial harasser? I don't see who you're talking about. This back. He looks just like President Tanner. Did I have a package?
Did you see the news? There's a man pretending to look for people in our neighborhood. They're human traffickers. Can't believe we actually ran into them.
Yeah, several girls living alone have already gone missing. Luckily, Sean and I are both here today.
Yara, you live alone. You should install a camera at the door. If you come home late after work, just call me. May and I will take turns picking you up.
Okay. Oh my god, what a beautiful dress. Yara, did you buy this? Did I buy this dress? I don't remember. You must have. It's totally your style, but that human trafficker was so handsome.
Miss, he's a human trafficker. Stop being a fangirl.
I'm overthinking it. How could that be President Tanner? Hello, President Tanner. It's an honor to be the first domestic reporter to interview you.
No need for modesty, Reporter Miller. Your stellar reputation in the industry. I've heard of it even abroad. Your writing is sharp. Your reports and interviews are always to the point. Legend has it, there's no news you can't uncover. You don't see the news, do you?
You flatter me, President Tanner. I'm just doing my job.
Reporter Miller, I asked you here today because I want to know if you're really as good as they say.
President Tanner, please speak plainly.
I want to commission you to find evidence of my wife's infidelity.
I'm sorry, President Tanner. I can't agree to that.
Are you worried about the fee? I'll pay you handsomely.
President Tanner, I'm a reporter for social news and corporate finance. Not some tabloid reporter. I'm afraid I can't cover such high society gossip. You'd better find someone else.
Just like the rumors say, firm and impartial.
But President Tanner, is there a misunderstanding between you and your wife? Why not call her and clear things up?
Misunderstanding? I saw her with my own eyes, staying in the same room.
So what do you plan to do now?
Find evidence of her affair, and then get a divorce. Since Reporter Miller is unwilling, I won't force you.
President Tanner, let's start the interview then.
Today's interview time is up.
President Tanner, I'll see you at the same time tomorrow.
Isn't this President Tanner's reporter? Reporter Yara Miller? She's so beautiful, and her body is top tier. Reporter Miller, I want you to interview me too.
Sorry, I don't have time.
That's okay. I have time right now. Little lady, you dare to disrespect me?
You dare touch my people? You have a death wish!
Where did you come from? Pretty boy, do you know who I am? Careful, or I'll ruin your reputation.
Apologize.
I'm a boss too. You want me to apologize to a reporter?
I said, apologize.
Sorry, Miss Miller. I'm sorry.
Get out. From today onwards, don't let me see you in Capital City again.
President Tanner is standing up for me. Thank you, President Tanner. This is the second time you've helped me. I don't know how to thank you enough.
If you really want to repay me, then, promise me, get evidence of my wife's affair.
President Tanner, just this once, I'll help you.
Reporter Miller, you're more compassionate than I thought.
President Tanner, as a reporter, I must remind you, a divorce will greatly affect SY Group's stock price. Are you sure you want to do this?
I, Simon, don't need a woman to maintain the stock price. No matter the outcome, I'm getting a divorce. Reporter Miller, I'm attending a charity gala tomorrow night. I need you to be my +1.
You want to use this to force your wife to ask for a divorce? That way, the public fallout is minimized.
Reporter Miller, you're smarter than I thought.
Ruthless to get what you want. President Tanner, you're as decisive as they say.
My mom forced her on me. I hope you understand. I'm the real victim in this marriage.
Okay, President Tanner, I'll do it. Coincidentally, Mom wants me at the gala too. Might as well do both at once.
I asked Yara to be there. Remember to wait for your wife.
I heard young Mistress Tanner is coming tonight.
It must be true. President Tanner is waiting on the red carpet.
I really want to see what she looks like. Here she comes. That's her car.
Next, let's welcome young mistress of Tanner Group, Miss Yara Miller.
Yara. Is it just someone with the same name? Mom, what's my wife's name?
You brat. Her name is Yara. How can you not remember your own wife's name?
Sorry for the wait, President Tanner.
Reporter Miller's name means tomorrow. I must have been mistaken. I just got here too. Reporter Miller, let's go in together. I have to take a call. Go on ahead.
Okay. Evie, it's you.
And you are?
Forgot me. We were roommates in college. I'm Yara.
Oh, I remember now. What are you doing here? Working part-time as a waitress?
No, I'm here for the charity gala.
Oh, I remember. I heard your husband went abroad right after you married. Gone for 3 years. Are you so lonely that you're here to hunt for men?
Evie, watch your mouth.
Respect? For a woman dumped by her man? What is there to say? Security? It's bad luck just being at the same party as you. Hurry up and kick this hillbilly out.
She's with me. Who dares to kick her out?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Yara's husband. What? It's been 3 years. Don't you recognize me, wife?
Simon?
Husband? Yara? I bet he's just a gigolo you hired.
What's all this noise?
Oh, President Walker, these 2 beggars are trying to sneak in. I was just about to kick them out.
Well, well. If it isn't Reporter Miller, I gave you a chance to suck up to me last time. You refused. Shamelessly social climbing now. Stop pretending. Just want to marry into wealth, don't you? Come here. Lick my shoes clean, and I'll let you in.
Howard Walker, show some respect.
You bitch.
Get your dirty hands off. Don't touch her.
You 2 lowlifes. President Walker is meeting a VIP tonight. Cross him and you're dead meat.
A VIP? Who?
I'll scare you hicks to death. The wealthiest man in Capital City, eldest young Master Tanner. The finance world's rising star, chairman of SY Group, Simon.
Hey, Special Assistant Chase. Hello.
Young Walker, perform well tonight. I'll introduce you to President Tanner then.
Great. I won't let you down. After tonight, if I connect with SY Group, the Walker family will soar in Capital City.
Exactly. Those peasants won't even be worthy to hold your shoes.
Sorry.
President Tanner, thanks for helping me out. But please don't say that again. I don't want my husband to misunderstand.
You and your husband are quite close. It's getting late. Let's go in.
These two low-paid posers actually dare to enter?
Bet you can't even donate a cent.
President Tanner, ignore them.
Anyone can call themselves a president now. Playing role play, are we?
Welcome to the SY Group Charity Gala. It's starting the donation session officially begins. The highest donor will be tonight's charity champion. Chairman Simon will personally present the award and a mystery gift.
I heard last year's gift was a multi-billion contract from the Tanners.
President Tanner is presenting the award himself. This year's gift will be even bigger.
The blood charity, established by the Tanner family, provides free bone marrow matches for leukemia patients, saving tens of thousands every year. With this, everyone can afford Rh-negative blood.
Donations start now.
3 million from Moss Pharmaceutical Group.
5 million from Success Catering Group.
10 million from Sunshine Media Group.
20 million from Howard of Walker Group.
Young Master Walker is currently the highest. Any more? Young Master Walker twice?
Yara, it's almost over. Still not donating? Hiding your power or just broke?
Young Master Walker 3 times. Congrats to Young Master Walker, tonight's charity champion.
Yara, if you're poor, don't show off at a gala. 2 bums here for free food and drinks. I'm embarrassed for you.
I'll soon be President Tanner's right-hand man. Lick my shoes and I might let you off.
You.
Better hurry up, or when President Tanner arrives, I'll ruin you with one word.
Please welcome the chairman of SY Group, Simon, to the stage. Please welcome the chairman of SY Group, Simon, to the stage.
SY Group chairman? Impossible. A mistake. Host, you must have the wrong person. He's just a boy toy here for free food.
Wait, did I really get it wrong?
Definitely a mistake. Everyone. This woman is just a tramp. This man is a boy toy she hired to pose as Simon. You have no idea. Her husband left the country the day after their wedding. She snuck in just to sleep with rich men.
Evie, that's enough.
What? Scared of the truth?
Security, kick these 2 out. Oh my. Special Assistant Chase, what brings you here?
What's going on?
One's faking being the chairman, the other, his date. I was just about to kick them out.
Do you know these 2?
President Tanner? I don't know them.
Special Assistant Chase, it's young Walker. We just spoke on the phone.
Brother Walker, Assistant Chase, just called him President Tanner.
Ah, Howard. See clearly, he's the important person I wanted to introduce to you. The genuine chairman of SY Group, Simon.
From today on, the Walker family gets out of Capital City.
Security.
President Tanner! President Tanner! I was wrong! Spare me!
Now that the charity champion is gone, what do we do?
Wait, who says there isn't one? On behalf of my daughter-in-law, I'm donating $200 million to be tonight's charity champion. On behalf of my daughter-in-law, I'm donating $200 million to become tonight's charity champion.
Mom, why are you making such a scene?
I came today to back up my daughter-in-law. You've been gone for 3 years. The Tanner family owes her this. Where is my daughter-in-law?
That woman didn't come at all.
Impossible. I just saw her standing here.
Oh no. I think my period's here. Hello? How do I get to the restroom?
Just turn left out the door.
Impossible. I clearly saw my daughter-in-law just now.
Mom, stop being unreasonable, okay?
I don't care. Call my daughter-in-law now. She promised me she'd come. She must be here.
Fine, I'll prove it to you.
Hello. We're having a buy one, get one free promotion.
Sorry, I don't need it. Sales calls are so annoying. A dozen a day. Isn't this Yara's private phone? Why didn't she take it?
Maybe it's urgent. Answer it quickly.
Honey, you there?
The voice sounds like that creep from outside our house last time. Oh my god, this guy is so persistent. I'll gross him out.
Who are you? What do you want with my wife?
The owner of this phone is your wife?
Honey, say something.
You creep. Stop calling and harassing me and my husband. We're very much in love. Now that creep won't dare harass Yara again.
Did you hear that? Your precious daughter-in-law is cheating.
How could that be? Yara isn't that kind of woman. There must be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? I've done enough by not kicking them out of Verdant City. I've been more than fair.
Madam.
Take my mom to the hospital.
Yes.
And notify Attorney Young immediately. Draft a divorce agreement. I want to divorce this shameless woman. Divorce.
Madam was shocked. Plus, her blood pressure rose. That's why she fainted. She'll be fine with a week of rest and recovery.
Thank you for your trouble. Reporter Miller.
I heard you were here. I thought you were injured.
Reporter Miller. You care about me? I'm fine. My mom fainted from anger.
Is Madam okay? It's good. She's okay. But why did she suddenly faint?
It's that woman I married on a whim. Cheating right in front of my mom. Reporter Miller. I need you to gather more evidence of her affair. I want her to leave with nothing. Not a single penny.
Don't worry, President Tanner. I'll do as I promised.
As long as I can divorce that woman, I'll treat you to a big dinner afterward.
Then happy divorce in advance, President Tanner. Miss Joy Jones. You're Yara's colleague, right?
Yes? And you are?
This is Yara's private phone. She left it at home. Could you please pass it to her? We brought it over in case it delayed her work.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Miller. I'm the divorce lawyer, hired by your husband. He's offering $30 million in divorce compensation. Please be at South Bank Cafe tomorrow at 3 p.m. to sign the agreement.
I didn't know Yara's flash marriage husband was so rich. Since I found out, I'm going to blackmail him for a fortune. Okay, I'll be there on time.
President Tanner, before you divorce, I should remind you. A divorce will affect SY's stock price. Are you sure you want to divorce your wife?
I can't stand her for one more second.
Who is President Tanner's wife exactly? Does he hate her that much?
My mom forced this woman on me. I don't even know her. In my whole life, I've only loved one girl. She once saved my life.
Who was this girl?
She died on the operating table after donating blood for me.
I'm sorry, President Tanner.
That was over a decade ago. Maybe everyone has forgotten her. Reporter Miller, get your recorder ready, and let's go in.
President Tanner, let me take a call. Go ahead and first. Here's the recorder. You know how to use it.
You're President Tanner. And you're Yara? No, you're my flash marriage husband.
You know me?
He doesn't remember me. In Capital City, who doesn't know President Tanner? Let me introduce myself. I'm Joy, a reporter.
Is your last name Jones?
My nickname is Maya.
Yara is our family's benefactor. I promised her. The Tanner family's daughter-in-law can only be her.
Yara. The info matches. About that night. You look a bit different.
I wasn't wearing makeup then. I dressed up specifically to see you today.
Here's the divorce agreement. If everything looks okay, sign it. Dressing's so tacky. I don't know what my mom sees in her.
The compensation is $30 million. If I marry him, I'll be set for life. Hubby, the compensation is only $30 million. Others give islands and yachts. Hubby, I want an island too.
My wife is not just unfaithful, but greedy too. I'll redraft it based on your demands. There's still a month's cooling off period. We'll divorce right after that.
Simon, the richest man in Capital City. I won't let this big fish get away.
Finished already, President Tanner? Did you reach a divorce agreement?
Don't ask. She's incredibly greedy. $30 million couldn't satisfy her. I don't know where my mom found such a gold digger.
Most women wouldn't leave once they see your wealth.
What about you, Reporter Miller?
President Tanner, stop joking. I'm already married.
However, she denies cheating, but I don't believe her. Reporter Miller, keep investigating her for me.
Sure, President Tanner.
Thanks for being my date today. It's early. Let me treat you to dinner. I know a good hotel nearby.
President Tanner, the gift for Reporter Miller is ready, but the car was in an accident. I'm stuck here now.
I have something to handle. I'll be there in half an hour. You go to the hotel first. No, 23 Shangeli Avenue, Splendid Waterside Pavilion, Grand Hotel. Give them my name. They'll take care of you.
Splendid Waterside Pavilion. Isn't this the hotel my mother-in-law gave me?
What did you say? The president and his wife are coming to dine at our hotel soon. Good. I'll make sure they're well taken care of.
Manager, what happened?
The president and his wife are coming for a meal later. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, sir.
You two again?
I should be the one saying that meeting you again is such bad luck.
Yara! Splendid Waterside Pavilion is a 5-star hotel. Can you even afford to be here?
Move. I'm here to eat.
You bitch. Your status? Not worthy to dine with me.
Let go.
What's the commotion at the door?
You're just in time. These two are causing trouble. Please escort them out.
No, there's a misunderstanding.
A man and a woman? Could they be the president and his wife? Miss, I think you're the one causing trouble. These two are VIP guests at our hotel. You've offended them. Now get lost.
Are you sure you want me to get lost? Splendid Waterside Pavilion is clearly my hotel. Does this waiter not recognize me? You don't know me?
He told you to get lost. Still trying to act familiar? How thick-skinned.
President Walker, I remember you have a VIP card for Splendid Waterside Pavilion. Show it to her.
See that? This is what high society looks like. What are you laughing at? You don't really think that by clinging to Simon, the president of SY Group, you've become the mistress of Splendid Waterside Pavilion? I've already checked. He's already married. President Tanner is just playing with you.
My relationship with President Tanner is innocent. The truth will reveal itself. However, you're right about one thing. I really am the mistress of Splendid Waterside Pavilion.
Yara, did you go crazy after your husband dumped you? You? The mistress of Splendid Waterside Pavilion? Stop pretending!
Waiter, kick her out.
This is my daughter-in-law, Yara. She will be your mistress from now on.
Manager, this woman is causing trouble at the entrance. We're just about to kick her out.
Manager, you're just in time. Make her get lost now.
You're the ones who should get lost. This lady is the mistress of Splendid Waterside Pavilion.
Manager Quinn, is there a mistake? I'm a VIP guest of your hotel. See, I even have a VIP card.
What VIP card? This is just a fake card.
Impossible. I got it for 20% off on Xianyu.
Get out now. President.
This is Yara.
Isn't this the president's wife?
Sorry for the wait. Let's go in.
Manager, the president and his wife. Why do they act like they don't know each other?
What do you know? This is just a little romantic game between upper-class couples. You even mistook the president's wife. You're blind. Now get back to work.
How did this manager handle things? I'll have them removed.
No need to bother. Let's just eat.
President, madam, what would you two like to eat?
President Tanner. Excuse me, it's my mother-in-law calling. I'll take this.
What did you just call her?
The president's wife. What is it, President Tanner?
Don't call her that. She's the reporter for my interview. You're dismissed.
What interview reporter? Isn't this just his wife?
Mom.
My child, let me ask you, do you really not like that rascal of mine anymore?
Mom, why would you think that? I love Brother Zane. It's been 15 years.
That's good then. Is there some misunderstanding between you two? Yara, marriage is all about the little things in life. Some arguments and misunderstandings are normal. Just talk it through. No matter what that rascal thinks, you're the only daughter-in-law I'll ever have.
I know, Mom.
Did he contact you? I'll send you his number. Clear things up when you meet him. Whatever you do, don't get a divorce.
Divorce? Don't worry, Mom. I won't get a divorce. After all these years, does Brother Zane still remember me? President Tanner, sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. Perfect timing. I have something for you.
I can't accept something so valuable.
Reporter Miller, just think of it as my thanks for your help. Is that okay?
President Tanner, there are some things men can do, but a woman can't accept them. Otherwise, in others' eyes, I'd look cheap.
Are you worried about gossip? Or that your husband will be jealous?
Both.
I'm curious. Reporter Miller, you love your husband so much. Is he good to you?
Don't worry. He said he'll make up for the wedding and the time he owed you.
He's very good to me.
You and your husband are quite the couple.
President Tanner is really something. He invited me to dinner, but got dead drunk himself. Fine, since you just got divorced, I'll take you home. President Tanner, do you remember the way home? I'll take you back.
Go straight onto the highway. We're here. Get out.
Sandalwood Manor, number 1. Isn't this the house Brother Zane and I share? Why does President Tanner live here? President Tanner, wait! You're in the wrong place. This is my home.
Master and the young mistress came home together. I must tell the old lady the good news.
President Tanner, wake up! You're at the wrong villa. Whatever, he's so drunk. I'll make him some tea.
Are you feeling better, Master?
Nanny Walker, when did I get back?
You had too much to drink. The young mistress helped you back. There were rumors. You were divorcing her. The old lady was so worried, seeing you two so happy now. She can finally rest easy.
Who's the young mistress?
Ha ha. Who else? Your wife? The lady of Sandalwood Manor number 1. She's in the kitchen, making you tea.
Nanny Walker, I didn't just bring home some random woman to be the mistress of the Tanner family.
It seems they really are divorcing. He's so angry he won't even recognize his wife. Oh, Master, I understand.
President Tanner, drink this tea or you'll have a headache tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll go wash the dishes. Rest here for a bit.
If only Reporter Miller was my wife. How wonderful that would be.
Mom, it's so late. What's wrong?
Yara, Nanny Walker said you went back to Sandalwood Manor Villas with him tonight.
You mean Brother Zane?
Yes, Nanny Walker said you two are together now. Have you seen that kid?
Mom, I didn't come back with Brother Zane. I was with one of my male clients. He's drunk. He's just resting for a bit before leaving.
I see. I thought you two had made up. Got my hopes up for nothing. By the way, Yara, I sent you that brat's number. Did you contact him?
Not yet. Okay.
Be sure to call him.
Where is he? Never mind. It's more important to call Brother Zane first.
Young master, aren't you staying the night?
This marital home where that woman lived is too dirty for me. Don't follow me.
Young master.
President Tanner, your flash marriage wife is calling.
Brother Zane.
Hello?
Hubby, I saw a few bags while shopping tonight. Buy them for me. They aren't expensive, only 200 or 300,000. I've already picked them out. Just transfer the money to me on WeChat.
Don't call me that. Let me remind you, we are getting a divorce soon. You'd better behave yourself.
Please, don't just reject me outright.
Sorry, the number you dialed is busy. Please try again later.
Is Brother Zane still busy at this hour? Never mind. I shouldn't bother him at work. Brother Zane, this is Yara. When you see my text, can you call me back? I want to see you.
Yara, put on the Tanner family's ring. You'll be the Tanner family's daughter-in-law.
Uncle, why are you drinking alone here?
Jason, you're back. I heard from cousin that you were moving to the States.
I'm back on business, and I found you drinking alone. What? Is Uncle unhappy with his career? Or unhappy in love? I guessed it. It really is a relationship problem.
I'm going to the restroom.
Brother Zane, this is Yara. Can you call me back when you see my text?
Brother Zane. Is this the sister-in-law I've never met? The rumors are actually true. This couple is interesting. They don't even know each other. Quite interesting. Thursday at 4 p.m. See you at the cafe. Let's talk later. My new number is 137XXXX5432. Uncle, there was a spam call. I hung up for you.
Thanks.
Drink less. I'm leaving.
President Tanner, wasn't that your nephew, Jason? He's no good. Returning at this time, he must be eyeing your new chairman position. He's after the Tanner family's property.
He won't cause any trouble.
That's true. But some board members are getting restless. I'm afraid someone might move against you. Are you sure you want a divorce now? How about talking to Madam?
Don't mention that woman to me again. This divorce is happening.
You know, our President Tanner is perfect. Why is his love life so bad?
President Tanner, that concludes today's interview. Same time tomorrow, okay?
Don't forget next week's interview.
President Tanner, do you mean the SY Group press conference?
Yes. SY Group holds a press conference every year. You are the exclusive reporter I chose. Only you can represent the group to present Kingsley's financial report.
President Tanner, I'll do my best.
Don't be nervous. I've seen your resume. You were certified as a host in college. Hosting the SY conference will be a breeze for you.
I object, because the only one fit to host the SY Group conference is me, the wife of SY Group's president. Simon.
Joy! So, you're President Tanner's wife.
Obviously. If not me, then you? Simon, I know you're mad that I didn't come to you. But even if you're upset, you can't give such an important hosting job to an outsider.
What are you doing here?
Simon, Mom arranged for me to come. She sent me to be your exclusive reporter. Auntie June.
And you are?
Auntie June, I'm Yara's best friend.
Is there something?
Auntie June, I had to come because I couldn't stand it anymore. President Tanner is infatuated with a reporter. He's even dumping his own wife.
Is that so? No wonder he's fighting for a divorce with Yara. Absolutely not. I must make sure Yara stays by his side.
Simon, if you don't believe me, call Mom.
Mom.
You, brat. Replace your exclusive reporter starting today. I've already sent your wife over.
Mom. Can you stop interfering with my work?
Don't think I don't know. It's not about work, keeping a little vixen by your side. That's why you want to divorce my daughter-in-law.
It's not as simple as you think. Can you stop being so unreasonable?
I don't care. If you don't keep my daughter-in-law there, I'll come to the company myself and kick that reporter out.
Simon, I wasn't lying, was I?
You can stay, but if I find you have any ulterior motives, get lost immediately. Reporter Miller, come with me for the interview.
Some people are truly shameless, knowing President Tanner is already married, and she still clings to him. After all, she's the one dumped on her wedding day. She's desperate after 3 years without a man. Joy, you must watch out for scheming homewreckers like her.
Yara, do you really think being Simon Tanner's reporter will get you into the elite class?
Are you afraid I'll steal Simon Tanner?
Who's afraid? Don't you dare.
Why wouldn't I dare? Am I not the desperate schemer who hasn't seen a man in years? Scared of me? Then keep a close eye on your husband. Otherwise, I might just replace you today.
Yara, bitch! I won't let you get away with this.
Stay young. Work overtime forever.
Is Capital TV station nearby?
Yes, President Tanner. Reporter Miller seems to work here. Her social media said she's preparing for Kingsley's press conference, writing the script.
Order some snacks from a hotel and send them over. Don't want people saying that SY Group mistreats reporters.
Got it.
One last check, and it should be ready. Sean, why are you here?
Bringing snacks for our hardworking reporter. Ta-da! Summer is all about crawfish and beer.
Where's May? Didn't she come?
She's still parking. I came up first. Try it. We cooked it for an hour.
It must be delicious.
President Tanner, should we still bring the snacks to Reporter Miller?
She has a husband. I'm just her interviewee. What right do I have to care for her?
President Tanner, hello.
Are you ready?
Everything's set.
This year's press conference will be live streamed globally. Partners from all over the world are visiting. There must be no mistakes on stage. Understand?
President Tanner, don't worry. I'll make the conference a success.
My client just arrived. Keep preparing.
Reporter Miller, there's an issue with the projector. Can you take a look?
Sure, no problem. Lead the way.
That bitch? Her script is actually so good. No way. I won't let her outshine me in front of President Tanner.
Oh no, it's President Tanner's rival.
President Tanner, I heard you hired a reporter to host the SY Group launch. Is SY Group out of staff? Need me to introduce some talent to your company?
I appreciate the offer, President Lin, but keep those losers. For yourself.
This Jenkins Group launch has top reps from all over, and you hired a random reporter to fool everyone? Aren't you afraid of disgracing the Tanners? Am I right, everyone?
Simon, Yara has never handled such a big event. Why don't I do it instead? After all, she's just an outsider. How can she represent SY Group?
I trust her.
I'll see how you defend her when she fails.
Why hasn't it started yet?
Where's the host? It's unprofessional not to be on stage yet.
Did she run away?
I told you, the president's wife should have done it.
Go see what happened to Yara.
Did she get scared and run off?
Welcome to the SY Group product launch. I'm the speaker for SY Group, Yara.
Whoa. Is that Reporter Miller? She's usually in work clothes with no makeup. I didn't expect her to be this stunning when dressed up.
Reporter Miller is a hidden beauty. She has more class than the president's wife.
A pretty face won't save her.
Jenkins Group's new product today. My script? Why is it blank?
The real show is just beginning.
Why did she stop? Did she forget her lines?
Forgetting lines at such an event? SY Group is totally humiliated.
For decades, SY Group has been focused on AI, making great contributions to society.
Wow, as expected of reporter Miller, her improv is amazing.
SY Group has thousands of products to showcase. Reporter Miller actually memorized them all.
SY Group is honored to lead this AI era. In the future, SY Group will certainly lead by example.
Oh my God. SY Group is pulling out all the stops this time. Who is this woman? I need her resume right now.
Forget it. I heard she's the reporter who got the exclusive with President Tanner.
She's so young. She has a bright future.
That's the end of my speech. Thank you all. President Tanner, I didn't let you down, did I?
You exceeded my expectations. Yara, how many more surprises are you hiding? You look beautiful in this. You should dress up more often.
Reporter Miller, can I add you on WeChat?
Reporter Miller, are you planning to switch jobs lately?
Reporter Miller, I also happen to want an exclusive interview. How much is President Tanner paying you? I'll pay double.
Her fee is now $100,000. Still want to poach her?
Let's go.
President Tanner, when did my fee become 100,000? You must be joking.
I never joke. Go to HR and sign a new contract tomorrow. A victory banquet is being held for you at Splendid Waterside Pavilion tonight. Reporter Miller, please do me the honor. Let's have dinner.
Thank you for the kind offer, President Tanner, but I have plans tonight.
Plans?
With my husband.
No wonder you dressed up so nicely today. So it was to see him. As expected, women dress up for those they love.
President Tanner, I'll be going then. The place Brother Zane mentioned in his text should be right here.
Yara, why is it you again?
I should be asking you that. Why are you so persistent?
Cut the crap. I checked last time. Splendid Waterside Pavilion belongs to the Tanner family. You're definitely not the lady of the house here. If you're smart, apologize to me right now, and I won't cause you trouble.
What if I say no?
You bitch! We're doing this the hard way then.
Who allowed you to cause trouble in my family's hotel?
Who are you? I'm warning you. Don't meddle in my business, or I'll teach you a lesson too.
Teach me a lesson? You'd better find out who I am.
Zane Tanner. You're president of Tanner Group?
Now you know. Now get lost.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you're Zane Tanner, the owner of Splendid Waterside Pavilion. I'm leaving right now.
Are you okay?
You're the president of Tanner Group, Zane Tanner?
Yes.
Your brother Zane?
It's me. You must be Yara. A few days ago, I sent you a text. Remember?
I do.
That's great. It really is you. Yara, you've grown up. You've really blossomed. I almost didn't recognize you.
Brother Zane, you look a bit different from when you were little.
I'm sorry. About 3 years ago, when I left without a word, leaving you to face so much gossip. Now that I've returned, I won't let you down. All the regrets of these past 3 years, I'll make them up to you.
So, her husband is Zane Tanner.
Sorry, I was just too eager.
Brother Zane, I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why, but he's totally different from the Brother Zane I imagined. Could it be? Because we haven't seen each other in so many years?
Let's not talk about that. Are you hungry? I've already booked a private room. Let's go inside.
Thank you.
No need for thanks. We're already a legally married couple. As your husband, doing this little thing for you is only right? How interesting. She actually doesn't recognize her own husband, Simon. She's so beautiful. I'm going to have some fun with her.
Brother Zane, why haven't you moved back to Sandalwood Manor number 1 since returning? Mom really wants you to go back.
I just got back. There's still a lot to do. I'm staying at Splendid Waterside Pavilion Hotel for now. Once I'm done with work, I'll head home. When that time comes, we can finally be together.
Brother Zane, let's order first. Why? To his touch. Why do I feel so repulsed?
Hello, here is your tea.
Thank you. Just put it here. Yara, are you nervous?
Nervous? I'm not nervous. We're already husband and wife. Having a meal together is nothing.
That's good then. I thought you were still afraid of me.
How could I be? Your brother Zane.
That's right. When we were kids, for my sake, you were brave enough even to donate blood. How could you be afraid of me?
Yara, what are you doing? He's your brother Zane. Why are you so nervous? Drink some water to soothe your throat. Don't touch me.
Sorry, I just wanted to help you. Wipe the water away. Yara, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Brother Zane. I'm not feeling well tonight. I think we should do dinner another day.
What a lovely scent, little auntie. You won't escape me.
I've been looking forward to meeting Brother Zane. But now that I've met him, why do I feel so resistant toward him?
Hello? Sister-in-law, Simon's had too much to drink. Hurry and take him home.
Hello?
Sister-in-law, Simon's had too much to drink. Hurry and take him home.
Simon. Simon. President Tanner. I heard President Tanner has a well-known friend. A playboy named Jay Vance. Looks like it's him. I'm not.
Hurry up. We're just waiting for you, sister-in-law.
Forget it. Considering the interview fee he increased for me today, I'll go check it out. Hello. I'm here to pick up President Tanner.
You must be Simon's wife. You're so beautiful. No wonder Simon was hiding you and wouldn't introduce you to us.
Mr. Vance, you've misunderstood. I'm the exclusive reporter for President Tanner, not his wife.
So you're the stunning reporter from the press conference? Your reputation precedes you. Truly a beauty. Little beauty, do you have a boyfriend now?
Mr. Vance, that's a private matter. No comment.
If you don't, how about I be your boyfriend?
I'm flattered, Mr. Vance, but I'm not good enough for you.
Is it that you're not good enough? Or are you aiming for someone else? For example, your President Tanner?
Mr. Vance, is it hard to show some respect? Do you think every woman wants to marry into wealth?
Isn't that right?
Mr. Vance, you're overthinking it. My relationship with President Tanner is strictly professional, and as for you and me, there's absolutely nothing between us. Please show some respect.
As expected of a reporter. What a sharp tongue. I say one word, and you hit back with 10? Little reporter, who gave you the nerve?
I did. Any problem with that?
Of course not. Your President Tanner has spoken. I apologize for the offense. My bad. A drink to apologize.
President Tanner, you've had too much to drink. Let me help you back.
Little beauty, don't say, I didn't warn you. Your President Tanner is getting a divorce soon. Grab the chance when he's single.
President Tanner, sorry? President Tanner. Where do you live? I'll take you home. It seems the press conference was a total success. President Tanner is indeed very happy. He actually drank this much. Whatever. I'll just take him to Sandalwood Manor number 1 first. President Tanner, I'll get you some sobering medicine.
Yara. Why is your nickname also Yara?
President Tanner.
That nickname is so unlucky.
President Tanner, you're really rude when you're drunk. This name was given by my parents. I don't think it's unlucky at all.
If only you were my wife.
President Tanner, what did you say? I didn't catch that. I shouldn't argue with a drunkard. President Tanner, you're drunk. Let go of me.
Not home. Rang for a long time. No one opened the door. Is Yara not home?
Mom, it's so late. Why are you here?
Yara, Mom just came by to see you. You've been drinking? Was it Zane? Did that brat bully you?
Mom, no. Brother Zane. He's very good to me.
You two have met?
Yeah. We had dinner together tonight.
That's good. Mom's not worried about anything, just that you two might not get along.
Mom, have you eaten? I'll go cut some fruit for you.
Okay. In Yara's home. Why are there men's clothes?
Did you hear that? Your precious daughter-in-law is cheating.
Impossible. No way. Could Yara really be cheating?
Mom, what are you doing here? Mom, enough is enough. I told you already. There's nothing between me and that reporter. Now you're stalking me into my home?
Now I see. You and that reporter are indeed innocent. Seeing you here, I can relax. It seems having Yara work by your side was the right choice.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just leave now. I have work tomorrow.
Sigh, Mom's leaving now. I won't stay. Sorry for interrupting. This brat. He's clearly already living with Yara, yet still stubbornly talking about divorce.
President Tanner, are you feeling better?
Thanks again for driving me back.
It's fine. We're friends. It's the least I could do.
Can we only be friends? Can we only be friends?
President Tanner, we can be close friends if you don't mind.
You know that's not what I meant.
President Tanner, you're drunk. Go upstairs and rest.
Reporter Miller, if neither of us were married, do you think we'd be together?
President Tanner, there's no if. I'm already married. And my husband has already returned.
Right. Her husband is Jason, my nephew. You're crazy to have feelings for your nephew's wife. Sorry, I drank too much.
President Tanner, won't you stay the night?
If you're tired, Reporter Miller, you can make do here for a night. I'll be going.
This is clearly my own home. Why would I need to make do?
Reporter Miller, morning. No interview with President Tanner today?
Morning. The interview is scheduled for tomorrow.
Only our President Tanner is worth an interview with a beauty like you.
Don't talk nonsense. This is my job.
Hello. Is this Capital TV station?
Where did this beggar come from? This is no place for you. Security! Throw him out right now. Security, get him out of here.
Miss, I'm not a beggar. I was invited for an interview.
Invited for an interview? In your dreams, you smelly beggar. Do you know where this is? This is Capital TV station. How is a beggar qualified to be interviewed? Interviewing you on how to beg? Or how you collect trash? Full of lies? I bet he's here to scam us. Now get out!
Let me go. I really am here for an interview.
Let go.
Yara, you want a medal?
Sir, are you okay?
Young lady, I was invited for an interview. Is there a reporter willing to interview me?
What kind of interview? I'll help you register later.
Yara, are you desperate for money? Taking any interview you can? This hobo clearly has no money. He won't even afford the deposit.
I'm a reporter to uncover the truth. Money isn't everything.
Still, don't let this hobo dirty our floor. If you want to interview him, do it outside. Security, kick them both out.
What are you doing? What's going on here?
Director, you're just in time. I was just about to kick this beggar out. To save our station's image. Besides, didn't you say a VIP was coming today? It would be bad if we offended him, right?
Boss Tanner, I didn't expect you to grace us with your presence.
President Tanner.
This is the Vice Chairman of Tanner Group, Boss Tanner.
What? He's President Tanner? How is that possible? Director, didn't you say a VIP was coming?
The VIP I wanted to introduce is him.
This? President Tanner, please forgive my ignorance. How about this? I'll handle your exclusive interview personally. Please, come in.
No need. Dressing like this today was just to test the quality of your reporters. It seems you're just mediocre. Reporter Miller, from today on, my exclusive interview is all yours.
Yes, President Tanner. Please follow me.
Look at you. You blew a great opportunity. Now you've offended Vice President Tanner. The Tanners are the richest in Capital City. Good luck surviving now.
So what if they're the richest? My husband is the chairman of SY Group.
What? Your husband is the chairman of SY Group? That's Simon? The world's richest man?
Who else? Director? I'm worth much more now. Show me some respect from now on. Or else... This tiny TV station. And my husband could crush it with one finger.
Joy, I didn't realize you were so well connected. In the future, the station's affairs will depend on your help. I'll go get you some water.
Who knew the title of Psy, group president's wife, was so useful? It seems I can't divorce Simon.
Vice President Tanner, please sit. When would you like to schedule the interview?
I'm doing this interview for one reason only, to increase my influence.
Good reports help shareholders understand the group's decision maker. Many chairmen use public opinion wars to control stock prices.
Reporter Miller, I really chose the right person. Your excellence has impressed me.
Thank you for the compliment, Vice President Tanner.
Jason? What are you doing here?
Sister-in-law,
Weren't you abroad? Why did you return so suddenly? And why look for my daughter-in-law? Is something wrong?
sister-in-law, just some work matter. I wanted to do some interviews and reports for the development of Tanner Group.
The chairman of Tanner Group is my son. Is he dead? Since when does a vice chairman handle interviews and news? I don't think you want news. You want to take over?
Sister-in-law, how could you think that of me? I'm loyal to the Tanner. I have no intention of taking over.
You better not. Behave yourself. Otherwise, just as your brother sent you away, I can do the same. Leave now. Stop bothering my daughter-in-law.
Mom, he's
Zane's second uncle. And your father-in-law, Shane Tanner's brother, 5 years ago, he failed to seize power from your father-in-law and was sent abroad. To reform, last year, your father-in-law softened before he passed, hating for the brothers to be apart, so he brought him back to Tanner Group. He looks honest on the outside, but he's likely plotting something.
I see.
These matters of the Tanner family, I didn't want you to know.
Why not? Mom, I'm already the Tanner family's daughter-in-law. I should help share your burdens.
Jason Tanner isn't even the worst. He has a son named Jason, devious and violent. He's so detestable. I fear they'll target you to seize power. Yara, recently, have you met anyone strange?
Mom, no. I haven't seen any man but brother Zane lately.
That's good. Yara, how are you and Zane doing? When will you have the wedding? I'm old. I'm just waiting for a grandchild.
Mom, everything's fine. I'll listen to brother Zane.
That's good. Seeing you two finally together puts my mind at ease.
Have you heard? President Tanner took Yara on another trip.
Even though Joy is his wife?
I think he likes Yara more.
Do you think he'll divorce Joy? And get together with reporter Miller?
Don't you all have work to do? Get back to your desk right now. I definitely can't let Yara go on a trip with Simon alone. Auntie June.
Oh, it's you, Little Jones. Is something wrong? Good girl. You can tell me anything. I don't blame you.
Auntie June, do you know President Tanner is divorcing Yara soon?
Divorce? Didn't their relationship just get better? Could it be? Yara lied to me because she was worried?
Of course she did. Auntie June, the news of their divorce has spread all over the TV station. How could it be fake?
That child. I'll go find her and ask her right now.
Auntie, Yara definitely won't tell you the truth. How about this? President Tanner is going on a trip with that reporter tomorrow. You should have Yara go with them. With his legal wife there, that woman won't dare go too far.
Right. Let's do as you say.
Sorry, President Tanner. I'm late.
It's fine. Is your luggage heavy? Let me help.
No, it's okay. President Tanner, I can carry it myself.
Simon, why didn't you take me on your trip?
What are you doing here?
Mom heard you're going to Ram City and asked me to join you. Did you forget? We grew up in Ram City together. Simon, thanks for saving me a seat. This is my first time in first class. Simon, I heard you have a private jet, can I? You'll ride on it someday?
Why did the old madam pick such a wife for President Tanner? Reporter Miller, don't you agree?
That's President Tanner's private business. I have no right to ask.
Why isn't a great woman like Yara the president's wife?
No way. I must find a way to separate him from that woman.
Old madam. What? President Tanner and the young mistress are coming to the Ram City branch. Good. I understand. I'll make sure that woman never returns. President Tanner, here is the plan for our future factory. Please take a look.
Surrounded by mountains and water, wealth will flow in. It's a good place. What about over there?
Simon, we're still walking? I'm wearing heels today, and I can't walk anymore.
Can't walk? You can go back to the hotel alone. Reporter Miller, continue with me.
Reporter Miller, President Tanner must be thirsty after all this. There's a shop up ahead with water. If it's convenient, could you buy a case for us? I was going to go myself. But it's that time of the month.
It's fine. You should rest. I'll go buy it.
That's great. It's just through those woods.
It's about to rain. The mountain path is tricky, but it's only a few hundred meters. Should be fine.
You could have been anything else, but you chose to be a mistress. Today, I'll make sure you never come back.
Is there really a shop through these woods? I feel like I'm getting further and further away. Never mind. Just a little further. If I still can't find it, I'm heading back.
This hellhole. I'm dying of heat.
Where's Yara?
Reporter Miller just told me. She felt too tired standing here, so she went back to the hotel.
Simon? Look at her, pretending to be tough. But she runs off faster than anyone.
President Tanner, why don't we call the hotel and ask? I don't think Reporter Miller is that kind of person.
Hello, this is Kingsley Grand Hotel.
Has Reporter Miller returned to the hotel?
President Tanner, weren't you all together? Reporter Miller hasn't come back yet.
Oh no, this is Reporter Miller's bracelet. Something must have happened to her. President Tanner, this way leads to the woods.
Just my luck. I actually stepped into a trap and sprained my ankle too. Now, how am I going to get out? Who's there? It couldn't be. A wolf, right?
Yara, it's me. Yara, it's me.
President Tanner? How is it you? What are you doing here?
Can you still walk while injured? Where are you hurt?
I'm lucky it missed anything vital.
Shut up.
President Tanner, I already tried. There's no signal I can't call out.
Take off your jacket. I need to bandage your wound first. To stop the bleeding, bear with it.
Don't worry, President Tanner, I'm not afraid of pain. President Tanner, I only have this undershirt on. I can't take anything else off.
Fine. Then I'll just have to tear your sleeve.
President Tanner, let me do it myself.
Cry out if it hurts.
It's okay, I can take it.
Why endure it?
If someone grows up without parents, they can probably endure any kind of pain.
Are you hurt anywhere else?
No.
Let's go back to the hotel first. I'll have a doctor give you a thorough exam later.
President Tanner, this isn't right. Please put me down.
Haven't you seen male doctors treat female patients?
It's different. President Tanner, girls and men are different. When men do some things, it's called charming. When women do it, it's seen as loose and cheap.
Sorry. I just wanted to get you back to the hospital quickly. I didn't think that much of it. Are you sure you can walk?
It's just a small injury. I've had much worse while reporting in the past. Trust me, no problem.
Do I really scare you that much?
President Tanner, I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of my husband getting jealous. At a time like this, I have to use Brother Zane's identity. I don't want people thinking I have designs on you. President Tanner, can I ask you one last question?
Ask away.
President Tanner, does this injury count as a work injury?
Fine, it counts, okay?
I didn't expect the rain to be so heavy. It caused a mudslide. The road into the mountains is blocked. President Tanner, looks like we're staying here tonight.
Why does this house look so familiar?
President Tanner, this is where I lived as a child. 20 years. I can't believe this house hasn't collapsed after 20 years.
Zane? Yara? Is that you? Are you back?
Zane.
Zane? Zane, do you remember me? Remember the director? Mom.
Mom, didn't I tell you not to wander off? How did you end up here? Guess, I'm so sorry. My mom has dementia. She got the wrong person. Please don't mind her.
President Tanner, it's Alzheimer's.
It's so late. What are you two doing here? This house has been empty for 20 years.
My friend is hurt. We were looking for a place to rest.
If you don't mind, come to my house.
Thanks.
This used to be an orphanage that my mom ran. Then my mom got sick. The children were gradually adopted. Now it's just vacant. Please, come in. Only this one room is usable right now. You have to squeeze into one bed together.
You've misunderstood. We're not a couple.
Oh, not a couple? He seems so worried about you. I thought you were together.
He's my boss, I guess.
Then your boss is a good man. But we only have one room left. You'll have to make do.
President Tanner, I'll sleep on the floor tonight. There should be extra bedding in the closet. I'll get it ready.
You're injured. Why would you sleep on the floor? If word gets out, they'll say Simon mistreats reporters. Lie on the bed. I'll set it up.
Thank you, President Tanner.
I'll sleep by the door. Just call me if you need anything.
Zane and Yara have liked each other since they were kids. They must sleep together tonight. Hold the baby. Hold the baby. I'll have a grandchild to hold soon.
President Tanner, what's wrong?
The door is locked. I won't sleep tonight. I'll watch over you. Get some rest.
President Tanner, why don't you sleep on the bed with me? President Tanner, why don't you sleep on the bed with me?
No need. Just go to sleep. I'm not used to sharing a bed.
Oh, my God. Am I crazy? I actually invited President Tanner to sleep with me.
Sorry, President Tanner. The rainstorm blocked the roads yesterday. We only managed to get in today. Is reporter Miller okay?
Her foot is injured, but it's not serious. Why is he using so much force?
It's not serious. Why are you so worried then?
Miss Miller, be careful not to get hurt in the future. Your blood type is O negative, very rare. Only 1 in a million. Once you're injured...
How is she?
President Tanner, it's just a sprain. She's fine.
President Tanner, I'm okay now. Let's go back quickly. Don't delay the schedule. President Tanner, I'm already fine. Let's go back quickly. Don't delay the schedule.
Don't push yourself.
Director Mom, do you still remember me? I'm Yara.
I remember. You were the best child in our orphanage. And so pretty.
How do I remember? I feel like I've been here before.
Director Mom, I'll visit you next time. Take care of yourself.
Okay, don't you worry. I'm still waiting for you and Zane to bring a baby back.
Director, you've got the wrong person again. He's my boss, not Zane. Remember to take your medicine on time. Don't wander off when you're confused.
I couldn't be wrong. You just wait.
My mom has had dementia for years. Don't mind her. If you're busy, you should head out.
Then we'll be going now.
President Tanner, reporter Miller, please get in.
Isn't your company called something like SY Group?
Yes.
That's the one. Zane returned to the country long ago. He's a leader in that company. His mother once sent me a photo of him as an adult. Wait a second. Let me look for it. This should be him. See if you've ever seen him. at your company.
Mother Superior, your phone seems to be out of battery.
How did it run out of power? It's okay, dear. I'll bring the photo to you once I find it.
Okay. Mother Superior's dementia is getting serious. I must come back to see her more often.
Sue, you stay behind.
President Tanner, is there anything else?
Sue, you have some nerve. How dare you touch my people?
President Tanner, I don't understand what you're saying.
This is the surveillance footage of reporter Miller entering the woods. It shows the last person she saw was you. What else do you have to say for yourself?
I, President Tanner, but you're already married. You're protecting this reporter so much. If your marriage fails, it'll affect the stock price of the Tanners.
I, Simon, haven't fallen so low as to need a woman. Or a marriage to maintain the stock price. The old madam arranged for you to do this, didn't she? Not firing you is my final mercy. Resign yourself. Special Assistant Chase, contact Attorney Lynn. Notify that woman immediately. I want a divorce.
If there's no problem, meet at the Civil Affairs Bureau at 4 p.m. Wednesday.
Yara, what's wrong? I heard your voice outside and felt something was wrong. May. Brother Zane wants to divorce me? What? Is your relationship that bad? I don't know the reason. Was it because I was too cold to him? No matter what, contact your husband first and talk it over. A divorce this big will definitely affect the stock price of the Tanners. Maybe there's a misunderstanding? Okay. No, I must ask Brother Zane for clarity. Brother Zane, are you free tomorrow? I'll wait for you at the TV station. Can we talk more about the divorce? Zane, are you free tomorrow? I'll wait for you at the TV station. Can we talk more about the divorce?
Divorce? Does he want to divorce her? Cousin, why are you drinking alone here? Having relationship troubles?
Look at you. You've been on your phone this whole time. Is it really that interesting?
My wife is checking on me. She worries if I don't reply in a minute.
Sometimes I really envy you for having such a good wife.
Sounds like you're unhappy with my sister-in-law.
I don't want to mention that woman, Joy. Take your time drinking. I'm leaving.
Interesting. Simon has a fake wife by his side, too.
Brother Zane.
No need to be formal. Sit. I'm here to explain something to you. Attorney Lynn called the wrong number that day. It wasn't me wanting to divorce you. It was a divorce case. I'm handling for a friend.
So that's how it is. I thought.
Did I scare you?
It's fine, as long as the misunderstanding is cleared up. Brother Zane. I'll go make some tea for you.
You have a lot of nerve to impersonate Simon. You have a lot of nerve to impersonate Simon.
Joy, You're not bad either, pretending to be my cousin's wife. My cousin is so rich. You must have made a lot of money.
Before I saw you, I just wanted to make a quick buck off Simon and go abroad. But after seeing you, I've changed my mind. You're Simon's cousin. Let's cooperate. I'll help you seal the deal with Yara. And I can rightfully become the true president's wife.
What's your plan?
Our TV station has a team building event in a few days. I'll make sure Yara gets drunk then. The rest is up to you.
Interesting. Pleasure doing business with you.
President Tanner is here too. Right, he and Joy are married. He's probably here with his wife.
Let's do it. Drinking is boring. Why don't we play Truth or Dare together? How about it?
I'm in. We haven't met in a while. Let's play a game to bond.
Okay, let's start. The rule is, I spin the bottle. Whoever the bottle points to, here must choose truth. Or dare. Now that everyone knows the rules, let's begin.
Me?
Senior reporter Miller, what a start.
Yara, it's you. You'd better not chicken out. Choose one. Dare or drink?
Dare.
And that is, pick any unmarried man here, and kiss him passionately for 10 minutes.
A kiss? I can't do that. I'm already married.
Then you have to drink.
I'll drink.
Let me pour it for you. Wait, let Simon Tanner see you like this. Here, it's ready. Drink up.
Me again?
Yara, you're lucky today. You drank in the last round. This time, you must do a dare. Tell us, who do you want to kiss? Yara, what's with the silence? Are you trying to back out? Everyone is watching. You can't cheat.
Kiss her.
Had enough yet? So noisy.
Can I change the dare? I'm already married. I really can't fulfill such a ridiculous request.
Sure. Then your penalty is to go to the next room and grab something. Bring it here.
That's no problem.
Yara, I'll make sure there's no way back for you.
What's wrong? My head is spinning. I think it's this room. I'll just grab something and leave quickly. What's going on? I feel so hot and uncomfortable.
Drink up.
Joy drugged me. No, I have to leave right now. Brother Tanner? Why are you here?
Of course it's me. I'm your husband, Yara. Are you feeling unwell? Let me help you, okay?
You're in this with Joy. You conspired to drug me.
Yara, you're so smart, but women who are too smart aren't very likable. Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
I'm telling you, this is marital assault. It's illegal.
Yara, to have you. I don't care if it's illegal. Weren't we close when we were kids? Why are you afraid of me? Why won't you give yourself to me?
Help! Someone help.
Behave yourself.
Get lost.
Damn bitch. She's so difficult. Bitch. Stop right there.
How dare you touch my woman? You're dead.
Mr. Tanner.
This is a hotel room. You just woke up and still look unwell. The medicine is prescribed 3 times a day. Get plenty of rest. Drink more hot water.
Thank you, doctor. I remember now. Joy and him drugged and framed me.
You young people shouldn't go so wild just because you're healthy. Even with money, don't waste your health. You're already on medication.
No, doctor. You've misunderstood. It's not between me and Mr. Tanner.
Is she better?
A week's rest will do.
Mr. Tanner, thank you.
Your husband did this to you. What do you plan to do?
This is marital assault. I'm definitely divorcing him.
What is it? Still feeling unwell? I'll call the doctor back.
No, President Tanner. I just never thought my childhood crush would turn out like this. I'll text him for a divorce right now. Strange. I sent a text to Brother Zane. Why did President Tanner's phone ring? Let's divorce. President Tanner, what are you so happy about?
That vain woman I married finally agreed to divorce me.
Congratulations, President Tanner.
You too. Hope you divorce that scumbag husband soon. I have matters to attend to. I'm going back to the office. Wednesday at 3 p.m. Divorce at the Civil Affairs Bureau. Be there.
Hello, Miss Miller. I'm Attorney Lynn.
Attorney Lynn, where is my husband?
Your husband is busy today. He can't make it.
Attorney Lynn, let's go in and process it.
Fill out the forms and you'll get the certificate.
Breaking news. Simon, CEO of SY Group, was in a car crash on the Second Ring Road and is in surgery. His condition is unknown.
Sorry, I have something important. I'll sign the papers another day.
Wait. Miss Miller? What's more important than a divorce? Maybe she doesn't want to divorce President Tanner and is just making an excuse.
Special Assistant Chase, what happened? I came as soon as I saw the news. Is President Tanner okay?
President Tanner is still in surgery. We don't know his status yet. Doctor, how is our CEO?
The patient lost too much blood. I'm afraid.
The Tanner family has plenty of money. We can get any amount of blood from the bank.
Unfortunately, President Tanner has the rare O-negative blood type. Only 1 in a million has this blood type. The patient is likely in grave danger.
How can this be?
Doctor, O-negative blood. I can help. Take mine. My blood type is the same as President Tanner's.
Am I dying?
Low heart rate, up pressure, blood loss, no matching type.
What should we do? The patient's heartbeat is weakening.
Doctor, take my blood. I have the same blood type as President Tanner.
It's her. The girl who saved me.
President Tanner, you just had a transfusion. You're still very weak. Stay lying down.
Transfusion? Who gave me the blood?
Don't you remember? It's reporter Miller. Yara. Thank goodness. That was so lucky. Her blood type is the same as yours.
Only one person in Capital City has my blood type. But that girl saved me 15 years ago, and she's already dead.
President Tanner, you mean, is it possible that the girl didn't die? She could be Yara.
Why come to my office with such drama?
Stop pretending. Hiring a hitman. The person who hit me with the car was you, wasn't it?
Cousin, I don't know what you're talking about.
I gave you a chance, letting you and your father return from abroad to rejoin Tanner Group. Too bad you didn't value it. Go, send out the email in my name. Say that SY Group and all Tanner Group subsidiaries must not hire Jason and his father. From tomorrow on, I want them both gone from this country.
Simon, don't go too far.
Since you're Yara's husband, I didn't send you to jail. I've already been more than generous. Take him away.
President Tanner, where are you going?
Is reporter Miller being discharged today? I'll visit her at the hospital. Reporter Miller, where are you going?
President Tanner, thanks for looking after me. I'm leaving the hospital today. Going to divorce my husband first.
No need to thank me. If it weren't for you, I might have died on the table. I'm free right now. I'll drive you to the Civil Affairs Bureau.
Then I'll trouble you, President Tanner. You always said you wanted a divorce. I didn't expect I'd beat you to it.
Life is full of such surprises. But divorcing a man who doesn't respect you isn't a bad surprise. I'll take a call over there.
Okay, I'll be done soon.
The number you dialed is busy.
He agreed to a divorce. Why isn't he here?
President Tanner, are you at the Civil Affairs Bureau? I made an appointment with your wife to divorce today.
I'm at the entrance right now, but I don't see her at all.
President Tanner, didn't Madam show up?
No. Call and rush her.
President Tanner, isn't your wife right there?
What did you say? What did you say? You mean Yara is my wife?
Yes. President Tanner, you haven't opened your marriage certificate. Even once since you got married, have you?
It's Yara. It really is Yara. My wife has been Yara all along.
President Tanner, are you still divorcing?
Not anymore. No matter what, I'm not divorcing. Yara, we're not getting a divorce.
President Tanner, what are you saying?
Open the marriage certificate and see who your real husband is.
President Tanner, you are Brother Zane. My husband.
It's me. The childhood sweetheart I was looking for, and my wife, have always been you alone.
Now, please welcome our beautiful bride.
Yara, you look so beautiful today.
Brother Zane, you look very handsome too.
Mr. Tanner, Miss Miller, may I ask you both, from now on, for richer or poorer, do you promise to stay together forever?
I do.
I do.
Now, bride, throw the bouquet